Picture this. Everything you've dreamed of, everything you've sacrificed for, crumbles in a single moment. That's exactly where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson stood, 23 years old, heartbroken, and sent home with just $7 in his pocket. $7. For most people, that's nothing. But for The Rock, it was everything. It was a reminder of where he was, but more importantly, where he never wanted to be again. 2 seconds of silence at the end. When you face a situation like that, you have 2 choices. You can fall, stay down, and let the world tell you what you're worth. Or you can rise. Not just with your body, but with your mind, your heart, and your willpower. And that's where true strength lies. And Dwayne? He chose to rise above it all. He saw those $7 not as a symbol of failure, but as the starting point of a new journey. Inside all of us lies something untapped, something that only awakens when we're pushed to our limits. But here's the truth. Most of us never reach for it. We stay comfortable. We let fear keep us in our lane. But not Dwayne Johnson. When his football career ended, he could have settled. He could have said, "This is it. This is where my story ends." But instead, he looked that failure dead in the eye and decided, "I'm going to write a new story." And that's what you have to do. It wasn't easy. It wasn't glamorous. Wrestling wasn't his first dream, but he dove in with relentless determination. The crowds booed him, the critics doubted him. But guess what? That's when champions are made. Not when everything goes right, but when everything goes wrong and you keep going anyway. That's the true test of a champion. Now, imagine standing in front of a mirror, looking at yourself, and saying, "This is the moment I take control. No more waiting, no more hesitating, no more excuses." That's what separates those who make it from those who don't. The refusal to settle for less than they deserve. Dwayne knew he deserved more. And so do you. We all have our $7 moments. Times when the world tells us we're done. But you're not done. You're just getting started. Every setback you faced, every disappointment, every single moment you thought about giving up, it's all preparing you for something greater. But you have to decide to rise. You have to make the choice to get up, to grind, to push harder, to refuse to let your circumstances define you. And remember, every great story starts with a struggle. Embrace it, and let it fuel your journey. Dwayne didn't just build muscles, he built resilience. He built an unstoppable mindset. And that's the lesson. Success isn't about never falling down. It's about refusing to stay down. The path to greatness is brutal. There will be days when it feels like the whole world is against you. Days when you question why you even started. But those are the days that matter the most. Because when you push through those moments, when you refuse to quit, that's when transformation happens. That's when the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Remember this. Every great success story started with failure. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. Oprah was told she didn't have the looks for television. And Dwayne Johnson, the man who now commands the biggest stages in the world, started with nothing more than a broken dream and $7. So what's your story? What's your $7 moment? Are you going to let it define you? Or are you going to let it fuel you? This is your moment. It's time to write your comeback story. Take control. Write your own story today. You've got this. This is your time.
Become better.